1978 in rail transport. This article lists events related to rail transport that occurred in 1978. Events. February events. February 9, the Budd Company unveils its first SPV-2000 self-propelled railcar in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. February 22, the Waverly tank car explosion was an explosion that occurred in Waverly, Tennessee following a train derailment incident days earlier. The explosion killed 16. March events. March 1. Australian National Railways Commission takes over Tasmanian Government Railways and freight and non-metropolitan operations of South Australian Railways. Amtrak opens Midway Station in St. Paul, Minnesota and closes the Minneapolis Great Northern Depot. The Twin Cities Hiawatha and Arrowhead trains are combined into the North Star. The MKT-74S makes its first revenue run, handling a Southern Pacific Seattle-Los Angeles trailer on flat-car-tough train between Portland and Los Angeles. March 31, a 1-kilometer long 0.62-mile extension of the Tokyo Metro Chiyoda, the line to Yoyogi-Uhara Station is opened. March Pacific Fruit Express dissolves its fleet of refrigerator cars, which is distributed between Southern Pacific Railroad and Union Pacific Railroad. July events. July 6, a plastic bag of dirty linen carelessly placed against the electric heater in the vestibule of a British rail sleeping car travelling between Penzance and London Paddington, England causes the Taunton train fire. September events. September 12, the longest tunnel in New Zealand, 8,896 m. The Kaimai Tunnel on the East Coast main trunk opened. October events. October 29, Via Rail assumes all passenger train operations of the Canadian Pacific Railway and Canadian National in Canada. October 31, the last passenger train departs from St. Louis Union Terminal. November events. November 7, the Illinois Railway Museum celebrates its 25th anniversary. November 18, the Merivale Bridge is officially opened, finally connecting South Brisbane and Roma Street and unifying the Brisbane suburban network. Originally designed to carry both narrow gauge and standard gauge tracks, the latter was not added until 1986. December events. December 3, the Southern Crescent passenger train derails at Shipman, Virginia, killing 6, injuring 60. December 4, Union Pacific Railroad and Chicago and Northwestern Railway jointly announce an agreement to build into Wyoming's Powder River Basin to access the numerous coal mines in the area. December 31, the Chicago, Rock Island, and Pacific Railroad operates its last passenger trains, the Peorian and a Chicago to Rock Island train. Unknown date events. The stone arch bridge built by the Great Northern Railway across the Mississippi River in Minneapolis, Minnesota sees its final use as a railroad bridge. The bridge is later converted for pedestrian and bicycle use. The Ital Corporation purchases the Green Bay and Western. Accidents. Deaths. May Harold W. Burtness, President, Chicago Great Western Railway, 1946–1948, dies B. 1879. July deaths. July 22, André Chaplin, French steam locomotive designer B. 1892.